Welcome to Somebody's Daddy's Talking podcast. I am your host, Ronell. And this is just one of those random ass podcasts that we just decided to come up with. We didn't even have this shit planned. We on air right now. I got Drew with me. Everybody know Drew. I don't know if they know Drew. Let them know who you is. Let them know who you is, Drew.
What's happening, man? This Drew, aka Quiet K, aka Let's Get It Done. Big pressure. What up?
Big pressure. You see the shirt? Pressure applied. He trying to steal my slogan. He wasn't steal. Everybody be trying to steal my stuff, man. I got a lot of duplicates on TikTok. So look, we on here. Everything on here is raw and authentic. There is no topic that's planned. We don't plan topics. We just get on here and we just, you know what I'm saying, talk what we talking about. So
that's what we do.
We're gonna see if Drew. We're gonna see what Drew mindset is like tonight. You ready for that shit, Drew?
Man. Whatever.
We finna talk about Drew mindset tonight. I got a couple questions for Drew. We're gonna start off. Let's start off like I started off with everybody else. Do you know the love languages, Drew?
Not all of them.
You don't know all the love languages? Which ones you know? Which love languages do you know?
One of mine.
What's your love language?
I love to touch.
He love to touch because he is a freak. This is why he love to touch, because he is a freak.
Man, that's something.
At least that's what I heard anyway.
Man,
I heard he was
another story.
I heard he was a freak. Somebody said he a freak. Now I don't know. Was she on point?
Well, you know,
I think she was on point.
My lady friend would have to, vouch for that.
All right, so his love language is touch, physical touch. Do you know the other ones or just yours? Just that one. Bring this in.
I don't know all of it.
So we got 5 love languages. 5 love languages. We got physical touch. We got receiving gifts. We got acts of service. We got words of affirmation. And we got quality time. These are the 5 love languages. 5 love. So why you feel like physical touch is your love language?
I love to touch. Physically, I love to touch my woman. I love to touch everything about her. Mentally, physically, mostly, spiritually. I love to be in the essence of her, everything. So, of course.
Okay. So when you say you love to touch, do that mean also receiving it? You want to be touched too?
Absolutely.
Because it go, you know what I'm saying? The love language go both ways.
My head to be rubbed, my beard to.
Wait a minute, which head you talking about?
Both of them. She said I was a freak.
All right, okay. So look, that's your love language. You know what I'm saying? How did you pinpoint that? How did you figure out that was your love language?
Because I read about the love languages. I just don't know them by heart.
Mm-hmm.
Just like you said, like you just repeated them all out.
Bring that a little closer, though, Mike.
Yeah, like you repeated them all. So I was like, of course, I'm very like into touching, and of course, quality time. You know what I mean? I do. You know what I mean? Like put that time in.
For quality time. So you like to spend time. You want them to give you time.
No, it don't matter to me about them giving me the time. I just want to make sure I get the time that's necessary for her.
What if that ain't her love language though? How do you do that?
Be.
No, I mean, it might not. So that's what I'm saying. What if that's not her love language?
I mean, we can work it out.
You gonna work it out? How you gonna work it out?
I mean, the freaky side of me.
So the freaky side of you is gonna work out her love language. That's your love language.
We gonna combat in some way.
Okay. All right. He said he gonna combat in some way. I don't know how he gonna do that. So if her love language, so say if she's somebody, you know what I'm saying? It's just a scenario. Say if she's somebody who's probably been abused. So if she's been abused, then physical touch might not be her top love language. It might be like her bottom love language.
Which abuse?
Like physical abuse, mentally abused, like to where she's a little skittish. She don't want to really be touched. She don't, you know what I'm saying? Touching her makes her feel uncomfortable. So how would you navigate that?
How would I navigate that? First off, if she been, scarred like that, I think I probably would have passed.
You would have passed on her?
Absolutely. That's too
Mm.
much work.
So that's kind of messed up though, because you gonna pass on her if her love language is not your love language.
I mean, you saying that, okay, if we talking about love language and we talking about like getting to, be compatible with each other love languages.
Right.
I mean, but if I have the, understanding of her being scarred, and I have to put that much work in,
Yeah.
why would I?
Why would you put that much work in?
Absolutely.
If that's her, if her love language is not physical touch, you don't really want to put that work in.
She gonna have to grow on me.
Dang. Is that Aries energy? What kind of energy is that?
It has to be.
What kind of energy is that?
And what if she is an Aries?
Yeah, but I don't think the zodiac really plays a part in love language.
Okay.
Because we both Aries and our love language might be different.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't think the zodiac really play a part in love language. I think it has everything to do with trying to communicate with your partner, without actually like verbally communicating. Just you know what I'm saying? Pretty much trying to understand them without having to verbally do it.
Yeah, but that is a rough, like that right there. Like if being like, I'm still stuck on that. Like if she been scarred, like being physically abused, mentally abused, like for instance, like I can say this, right? Me being incarcerated for a long period of time, and I missed out on a lot of relationships.
Okay.
And the women that I meet has been in relationships, numerous of relationships, or just dealing with other men. And then these men has mentally abused them.
Yeah.
And physically abused them. So I probably, like have to like put too much work in. Cause when I
You think so?
Absolutely. Cause I came home and I'm dating and the women tell me how many like guys like did them wrong. Or a woman can tell me that she had children by this guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like just I left when I was 19, right? And I come out at 42. Right? So everybody have lived. So I have no clue on how to
speak her love language.
Navigate her love
language. So do you think you have an idea of how to create a safe space?
Yeah.
So then if you know how to create a safe space and that's not her love language, but that's your love language, do you think it's possible to create a safe space to where she begin to speak your love language and receive your love language? If you create that space.
If I create that space.
How do you think you would create that space?
It takes time to create a space for someone that you really care for.
Okay.
You grow into this relationship as a friend into something more. So it definitely gonna have to be some time we have to put in, or me put in.
But are you willing to? Because you just said I don't know.
And it depends on the attraction. It depends on if I really want to do this with this particular woman.
Right. So if you really want to, you'll create a safe space and you'll put in the time. You'll put in the time.
Absolutely.
Okay. So that lets me know that, you know what I'm saying, your love language is not, the love language is really not universal across the board. It depends on who you loving on, you know what I'm saying? Depending on who you're loving on. And I think that goes across the board for every love language. And the reason I say that is because physical touch might be my love language, but that doesn't necessarily mean I want to be touched by everybody. Right. I want to be touched by my partner.
And it plays a part in you doing the touching.
Mm-hmm.
Like I love like to, rub her soft skin. And if she don't want me,
what if it's rough?
That's turn.
What if she got? What if she's ashy? What if she got rough skin?
Auntie skin.
You won't give her a lotion? What if
just
You got to introduce her to like a skincare routine. You know what I'm saying?
or or come up with like a present, give her a present. Like, here goes some,
How do you tell a woman she got rough skin?
you got rough skin. Shit, I'm honest as hell. Like, you tripping. Like, here, let me go get these. I got a bottle of cocoa butter or something.
You gonna tell her you got rough skin? That might hurt her feelings, man.
Truth hurt.
The truth hurts. Truth hurts. You know, truth hurts. You know what I'm saying?
Man, she better not come ashy and tough skin. Why is you date?
Hey, man. So you mean they can't have love if they skin rough? So if they skin rough, they don't deserve love.
She tripping.
She don't deserve love.
She tripping. It's somebody for everybody.
Oh man. Oh,
Dang.
we about to get into it. So he's basically saying you don't deserve love if your skin rough. Y'all better lotion up. You better lotion up because if your skin rough, you ain't getting no love out here.
Because do we get away with being a little ashy as men?
I think men probably get away with it more than women
Exactly.
because as a man, I think you're supposed to be in the field. I think you expected to like work hard. You expected to be in the field.
Rough hand.
And I think it depends on. I don't think it's like a all the time. Like, damn, motherfucker, put some lotion on. I don't think you got to be rough all the time. I think she'll get tired of it.
I think you
Like if you just chilling on occasional day.
I think you would get tired of having rough hands.
Yeah, I mean some dudes probably don't.
Trip.
Some dudes probably don't. I don't know.
Hygiene.
I don't know.
Hygiene.
So look, I got a question. So one of my questions is, if you put in the friend zone, is it possible to get out of the friend zone? Once you've been put in the friend zone, is it possible to get out of the friend zone? No? You don't think so? Why not?
Man, it would be like a luck of the draw to get out of the friend
to get out the friend zone.
When probably y'all both probably drunk and y'all want to just do something spontaneous and just have sex or something.
Do you think that gets you out of the friend zone, or is it like a temporary fix?
No, that's the we're gonna have to part our ways all together. Because I want this, but
have you ever been friend zone? Have you ever been friend zone? You don't think so? Man, ladies, he basically saying he ain't never been I think everybody been in the friend zone.
Only friend I have friend zone if I wanted to be friend zone. It's not up to her.
Oh, you got it like that.
No, it's just friend zone. When I know that it's going to be a friend zone, then I'll be prepared for that.
So if you shooting at a female, you really like her, you shooting at her, and she put you in the friend zone. How do you know when you're in the friend zone?
You'll know.
You will know. You think people know when they're in the friend zone?
Because we'll shoot our shot a couple times before we'll know, like, oh yeah, she just want to be my friend. She don't. You come on, like, you got to be realistic to yourself. Like, when y'all having a conversation, y'all communicating, and she say certain things that's not gonna get farther than that.
I think when she put LOL after everything you say.
Yeah, the laugh.
When you shooting and she always respond with LOL or you crazy or stop, I think you've been put in the friend zone.
I agree.
I think you've been put in the friend zone.
But so what? What if they want to be in a friend zone, but they still want to have a intimate relationship?
Talking about friends with benefits.
Yeah.
Friends with benefits. Now, this is my perspective on friends with benefits. And this is just my perspective. It's not a fact. But I think dudes are more okay with friends with benefits than females. And the reason I think that is because dudes don't really, the sexual act is not a core thing for dudes. As it is not, they don't have emotions attached the way that females have, you know what I'm saying, emotions attached.
But that's because, not to be cutting you off, but that is because we have more than one.
So dudes have more than one. So because they have
that's
more-
why we,
I don't know. It's a lot of females that got a lot. I mean,
yeah, but still,
if you look in the phone, you got a lot of
we
niggas
not-
saved under restaurant names and I mean a lot of dudes are saved. A lot of dudes are saved under utility bills and stuff.
man.
It might be. It might be.
So
Do you think dudes have multiple and women don't?
no, I think we both have the same. Like it depends on if the woman is into having like being out there, like she
Outside?
She outside. She outside. She spreading her wings.
So what does we outside mean?
I don't know, man. I'm going with the flow, man. They talk about outside. You outside, you got your coat on. You what something I'm saying? That people out there is
So when you say like we outside, what does that mean? Like for you, they're like we outside.
we out partying.
That mean partying. So party outside mean partying.
We out party. We out
outside.
having a good time.
We having a good time.
But a
We need
female,
clarification on that.
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Because a female told me she outside when she had a dude, but she went out. She outside, so she sliding with another dude outside.
So that's what
So
that's what outside.
so that's what you know what I mean. Everybody probably have they different outsides.
Okay,
You
so
know what I mean?
outside can mean a couple different things.
Man.
It can mean sitting on the porch.
I mean, that's the most like
I
come
think
on,
it's the
man.
way you said. Like, hey, we outside. Or you're like, we outside. Like, which outside?
I'm outside sitting on my porch smoking me a blunt.
Okay, that's what outside means for Drew. That's what outside means. Okay. I can see that. I think it is a generation thing. I think the young people might mean something different when they say we outside versus like the older people. I think when older people say we outside is more like we out having a good time. We about to have a good time. When younger people say we outside, I think it's more like we sliding through whatever that is.
I think that's what it is. Like it's the type of weather they on. You know what I mean? Like, okay, we outside. We out here getting it in.
Getting what in? What they getting?
Yeah, you know what they doing.
What they getting in?
Man, you know what they doing.
Oh man.
They giving out stuff can't get rid of. all types of stuff. You know what they doing. They sharing each other.
Man.
They outside.
Okay. So I got a question for you. We're gonna move to this topic. This is a heavy topic. I mean, it's a heavy topic. It's a loaded topic. What have your experience been with dating after 40? Trying to date after 40. Like, what have you encountered? What type of experiences have you, know what I'm saying, experienced? It's a loaded question here, brother.
Yeah, man. Dating after 40,
Yeah.
you gotta have someone to want to put up with you. That's after 40.
Do you
Because
think
we
so?
don't-
Do you think after 40 you got a low tolerance?
We like labeled after 40.
What you mean?
We stuck in our own way. Like we
think so?
stubborn.
What if you
Maybe.
looking for love after 40?
Don't we all look for love?
I don't, not all.
I mean, you know, people can be like, and I'm done with relationships, and
I don't really believe that though.
me neither.
Okay.
Me neither. But again, like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody want love. Everybody wants somebody to love them.
Even
Be
the ones that say I don't need a man.
Yeah. Come
Okay.
on, man. Let's
Until they got to get their oil change and change the tires and fix some shit and
or because you know we got some women that's really handy.
okay.
Or when they are been done wrong in that field, when they come and sell cars, like when we selling cars to them, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Tell
Women-
me about that.
Women more so bring a male when they come
Because they need a man then.
see, you know what I mean? Like
I
it's
think
certain-
car trouble always show you need a man. I
It's
don't know
certain
why, but I
things-
think
yeah,
car
like-
trouble though.
like when they got like a messed up motor, they gonna call their daddy, they boyfriend, whoever it may be, they gonna call a male to help them when they down.
Mm.
But when it's about like finance and stuff, you already know they turned all the way up. They got about 15 jobs like Mexicans. So you know what I'm saying? Women straight on the finance. It's just
So what's your thought about men? What's your thought about men needing a woman?
we not complete without a woman.
Okay. Why do you say that?
Look at us. All of us. We just drained. Like none of us is like nothing without a woman on our side.
Okay.
If we have someone, we have our person on our side, we can conquer anything. But when
Okay.
we by ourselves, the sky is not the limit because we don't have that stability, that grounded, that strong woman that's always gonna be like
Mm.
call you on your bullshit.
So my perspective on it is that women are needed to bring balance. And the reason I say women are needed to bring balance because if it wasn't women, everything would be big, everything would be bulky, everything wouldn't have nothing would have color. It'll be destructive. Men want to be destructive. And I think women brings a balance to all of that. It has to be a soft side, correct? It has to be a soft side.
Testosterone.
It has to be a soft side. But I think with it having to be a soft side, that most men find that to be like a feminine aspect because they need a soft side. But there's always a woman involved that makes a man soft. Whether it's his daughter, whether it's his mother, whether it's his sister. It don't have to necessarily be like somebody that, you know what I'm saying, you entangled with, or you know what I'm saying, a spouse. Or I think there's the toughest dudes, some of the toughest dudes become soft with a certain female into their presence or their life.
You know, like even from a child, like an infant growing up, only affection we got
So from
my
an
mother.
infant. You remember being an infant?
I remember being 2 years old, all the
Okay.
way to when I was.
I don't remember that.
I remember being 3 years old, like running around, little bad, little like
Yeah, you
into everything.
I can see it. It's
You
the
know what I'm
March
saying?
Aries.
Peeing
It's the
on
March
myself.
Aries. So.
I doodled on myself with a pamper full of doodle, just running
You
around.
don't remember that, man.
Oh, man, what? I used to pull that mug off and hide it, throw it in the closet. I got a memory like an elephant, man. It's sad.
So
Like
would you think that's a gift or a curse?
What?
To have a memory to have a memory like that.
I think it's a gift
It's a gift.
because most people don't remember they like childhood because they remember, then they just had blocked it off.
Okay.
You know what I'm
So
saying?
they suppressed the memory.
because suppressed it because of what I'm saying, the trauma they've been through. You know what I mean? So of course, I don't want to think about how I was beaten or you know what I mean, or molested. You know what I'm saying? It was something like
That
tragic.
happened. Something
you know
that
what I mean?
happened.
It was
Something
trauma-
happened.
It was some traumatic things going on growing up. So, but yeah, like me, like you know what I mean, like my traumatic, experience came from my mother because she, was turned out on drugs.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So yeah, that's something I always remember. But that's again coming back to the mother, to the woman.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's your first teacher is your mother. You know what I'm saying? Or a woman, period. So you gonna always, you know what I'm saying, reflect back to the woman. Like without her, you know what I mean. It's no you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean. So that's how I look at things. You know?
Okay. So look, we gonna close it out. We're gonna close it out. I'm gonna close it out with a question for you, Drew. You ready? You ready for this question?
Take it light
Listen.
on me, baby.
Listen.
Take it light on me.
No, it ain't. It's not gonna be too heavy. It's not gonna be too heavy. My question is, how do you know you found the one for you? How do you know you found the one for you?
Wow. See, right now I'm like thinking.
Don't sweat too hard.
No, I'm just thinking like when she can put up with my bullshit
Mm-hmm.
and I can put up with hers. Oh man, it's like you'll know. You'll know.
So
like,
is it compatibility or is it chemistry? Because
I
those
did-
two things are different.
I had a little bit of both.
Chemistry and compatibility is two different things.
Like for instance, like when we had like the brief conversation, if I'm comfortable with her passing gas, or she comfortable with me coming in the bathroom, putting her makeup on, getting herself together, and I'm on the
Wait a
toilet.
minute. What if she just nasty like
Look,
that?
hold on. I'm on the toilet. She come in that mud while she like, yeah, yeah. We having a full blown conversation while I'm taking the shit, and she getting herself together to go to work. That like
What
that
is that?
right?
Is that
That's
compatibility?
that
That's
is some
chemistry.
intimate shit right there. Literally,
I don't know if I ever be comfortable with it. I don't know. I don't know.
That like you know most men, you know what I mean? They be like, that's some unattractive. That's not attractive at all.
So do you think that would shift your perspective about that person?
Absolutely, you learning about her.
So if that shift your is it shifting for good or for bad?
It depends on how much you love her.
Mm.
See, that love will allow you to accept everything, or
Okay.
anything.
Okay.
No,
I don't think I love nobody like that yet, where I can just be taking it. Listen, I don't know if I want to be in. I don't know if I want to be in there while she taking the dump. I mean, I don't know.
I don't. Man, look, man, that's nothing. I can see that. Like if I like I said before, like I was incarcerated and we was in a area where it's like 200 men in one unit, and it's a open bathroom where you gonna see somebody taking a dump. You know what I'm saying? You know, it's gonna be it's a wall, but you can see his head there. You know what I mean? It's 55 million men around this mug. If you can't see a woman taking a dump, man,
But that's different. That's a little different. Because the reason I say it's different because at the end of the day, like you still got to be intimate with her.
But she human.
Yeah, but you got to be intimate with her.
Like, oh, she human though. Like,
so she okay. So she human. How come her passing gas is a problem for you?
Oh, it's not.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's not a problem. But
I thought that was a deal breaker.
No, a deal breaker is when she is not clean.
Okay. All right. Got it. All right, everybody. Listen, we had Drew tonight on the podcast. Somebody's daddy's talking. We're closing it out.
Yeah.
So shout out to everybody who was tuned in tonight. We're going to get back with you with the next guest. All right.